Ishin Kasada can do much more than what we are thinking. So if he's thinking in terms of capital deposit, then there are people.
Capital deposit, people. No, that's what he's trying to do actually.
No, but leave politics. Let's be very honest and realistic.
What have they done? The same Atiku that will be shouting Atiku. What has Atiku done?
It's an ambiguous question.
All right, but tonight we're focusing on the untold truth about gospel stardom, and the focus is you.
Stardom. Okay.
Aku.
How many young kids they see the numbers you're racking online, they're seeing the travels, but they don't get to see the work that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah. True. The Razphil Razphil sleeps, wakes up.
Right now, you want me to start leaking my secret?
No, he doesn't even need to leak it. We will help him leak it together.
He's holding Clip Africa, and we think he just wakes up and says, God, we're doing Clip Africa tomorrow. So
everybody should come to the hall.
And people just came.
All instruments should be active.
Tomorrow, when they start to call you guys the gatekeepers of Iowa gospel music, they'll say, what music needs.
You know, one of the testimonies I have with Uncle Randy is that the day we
Hello, my beautiful people. I'm back in the studio again today. Yesterday was actually interesting. Somebody was here scattering the tables. The remaining food that was left on the table was finally removed, and now we are just rolling on the floor. Today in the studio, we have another person who is going to scatter the tables. But this time around, we are going to the gospel aspect. Yes. Let's fire him very well. Let's hear how he started, where he is now, and where he thinks he's going tomorrow. I have no one in the studio but His Excellency, the Arewa Mafia in the gospel sector, please. Get that one. He is no one but Mallam Razphil. Mallam Razphil, hope I gave you that introduction.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's such a great honor for me to be here and then to see one of my long-standing brother and friend that we've not really interfaced for a while. But it's such a great honor to be on this podcast.
Yes, Razphil began from Sunday school.
Mm-hmm.
Continued when he came for service in Adamawa State. Right?
Yeah.
And from that stage, now we are just seeing you on TV, scrolling your reels. I like disturbing people on reels, actually.
Yeah.
Every blessed evening, if I go online, Razphil must pop up.
That means that means my media team are working.
Oh,
Kudos to them.
so that's what you're trying to do now. All right, Mr. Razphil, let's start this way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your journey from serving as a COP member
Yeah.
in Adamawa State
Yes, sir.
and singing in churches to from small churches, right?
Yeah.
To this larger audience that we are seeing right now, and we
Yeah.
are feeling their vibes right now. When you look back, what do you see actually?
Well, so for me, basically, let me come this way. And let me be very, very... When I look back, I see reward for hard work. I see reward for consistency. I see reward for persistence. I see rewards for a push. I see reward. So when I look back, I always look back in awe of, in appreciation to God for what He can do with a man.
Have you ever imagined
Yeah.
that from this little beginning you become this huge?
So my
That you are even moving
motive,
with convoy.
my motive, actually is to make impact. And right from the days you knew me, my writing have never changed. My intentionality have not shifted. I write global message because I know that my message is going global. So whether it becomes big or not, I know I'm writing a message that would outlive me. So I've never seen myself less of me. I've always known that time is going to expose a lot of things because I live in a situation whereby I know in my region, not too many people are willing to put in the hard work. Not too many people are willing to be consistent. Not too many people are willing to keep grinding until it becomes soft. So I know that if I continue what I am doing, the sky will only be a starting point. So I always know, and I don't take myself any low. Because that's why anytime I write global message. I speak as though I'm speaking to the whole world. Because there is power in the potency of your mind. Now, whatever you see, you become. Whatever you think, you become. Whatever you project, you work towards it.
See grammar. My brother.
Don't wanna.
Barin koma wannan turancin sarkin mota ce. My brother.
Na tare da kai.
You see, Dodge.
Yes, sir.
Happens to be your hit track.
Kind of one of when you look at the streams.
It's even one.
One of.
Okay. What really happened? Because I don't understand that song.
Yeah.
It seems that song revolutionized almost everything about you.
Yeah, so it's actually like a testimony.
A testimony.
Yeah.
Can you give us a breakdown of
So
what really happened?
It's
Because there must be
actually
an inspiration to that song.
Absolutely, absolutely, sir. It's actually a testimony of a real life situation. The what I was singing in the verse 1 is a testimony of what happened to me. I traveled to Jos, then I was still serving in Yola, and I had that accident. That accident that I saw a trailer, and then the trailer lost control. I also lost control, and in trying to navigate, to deviate outside the trailer, I started tumbling. So I was feeling like, how do I share this testimony to tell my story in a way that any day, anytime anyone wants to hear this testimony, it will be encouraging. And usually in my music, I try to find a little comic relief to make people feel like it's not all that serious. Sometimes God is intentional.
Are you telling me that you started Dodge as a comedy?
Not really a comedy, but in my verse, I was intentional to give people a comic relief because God has done the deed.
Things in your life.
Yeah, so I can just share it in a way that, look, I saw a gongoro. I know that people outside my conventional cycle, when they hear gongoro, they can just imagine. And people within my cycle understand gongoro better. So when I say tumble, Because one thing I don't like doing is making caricature of the northern language. Because God has graced me. I've gone to school, so I could speak good. Even when I travel outside the country, I don't have to say, the boy is doing the, before you know I'm from the north. We have good English-speaking people in the north. So we don't have to sell the least of us. We can sell the best of us. That's one of my motives. So, but in trying to give a comic relief, I can tell you, I saw a gongoro. Some people call it trailer. My dogomboji. Tombulu number one. Wow. You know, things like that.
But do you know that the same people that are riding that trailers are calling minor cars quarry?
Tokaji.
To. I don't understand. You are calling them gongoro.
Yeah, man.
And they are calling you quarry. Then who is the senior man?
That's actually, I know they are seniors. So right now when I drive, I mind my business. Anytime I see them, you know, as a near but just let them pass in peace.
You are in Nigeria, you have the right to move on that same lane.
No, nobody have right in this country.
Okay, Mr. Razphil.
Yes, sir.
There has been rumors.
Yeah.
Should I call it rumors? We had a lot of stories that before you staged on one particular stage of one God-favored lady in this country called Sinach. Before you went and performed on our stage, we had that you had to volunteer to do so many services apart from singing on that stage.
Yeah, so
was that true, or we are trying just to create?
Right and wrong.
Which one is right? Which one is wrong?
Right and wrong. Right and wrong in the sense that yes, on your way up, service is one of your greatest tools. Before whatever you carry as a deposit, there is a way service will expose it beyond what you can buy with money. So service is one of the greatest tools. So I paid my flight ticket from Jos to Lagos twice to attend Sinachi's concert. Twice. Just to go sit in the crowd.
And
so
watch.
And watch how it's been done there. And then how I can bring that kind of excellence to what I am doing. So there are mentors I hold in high esteem. And it's not just Sinach alone. I've been to different concerts. Nathaniel Bassi, Sinach, Frank Edu. I've been to different concerts. Not to perform. Not to minister to anyone. Just to sit and watch what is going on. Watch what is happening. Because sometimes the greatest education you can have is for your eye to even see what you're trying to become. So that you can sincerely become it. So I was sitting, in the lounge, and a lot of as at that time, some of the Lagos musicians have started recognizing who Mallam Razphil is. Okay, we've seen him on Dunamis TV. We've seen him on, online. We've seen him on. So the moment I stepped into that place, the protocol picked me and brought me to the front. That was one. So they said, okay, there is a little adjustment they need to do with LEDs, so I should stay in the lounge. So they gave me a preferred VIP treatment that they were giving all the other artists. So they picked me, took me to the VIP, and the stage manager now asked me if Sinach was aware that year that I'm around in town. And I was like, no, not really. I just came on my own. He said, no, she needs to know. So they quickly rushed, went and told her all the way from the north, Mallam Razphil is here just to attend the concert. And she was wowed. So she sent that I came to her own lounge. So, we spoke at length. That was the first time we began to exchange contact.
The language of you cleaning chairs was a lie.
Cleaning chairs? Like at the concert?
Yes.
No, I was there. Like I was there when things were happening. I was there when they were setting up, but I never cleaned chair anyway. But I was there when they were setting up, and I was watching every process. And now when I plan my concert, I can bet you that it's almost at the same rate. It's almost at the same realm.
With that of Sinach?
Yes, of course.
Wow. Going back to that issue of Dunamis, how were you able to convince a Yoruba-speaking community to be doing that kind of dancing that you were dancing on that videos that we're watching? So
for me, I don't see Dunamis as a Yoruba-speaking community. And then there is second thing, music has a global language. Music is a global speaking language. Like Dik Indekaji, if you speak the language of excellence in music, you appeal to the people. How was I able to minister to people in Brazil that speak Portuguese with my northern music? And now they want more. They need me to come back this year. So it's a big question. Because music has a global language that speaks to the rhythm of the heart of people. So it penetrates through race, gender, and whatever country, continent, and all that.
So the language of music was
the language of music.
That particular church, because I saw thousands of people there.
Yeah, of course, the Spirit of God always take over what we do, and then the language of music took over. So everybody was interested in what is a king doing on this platform. It's a twist that everybody wants to know. Then secondly, what is he saying in the church?
Mr. Phil.
Yes, sir.
To be sincere, your growth was very remarkable in the music industry.
Yeah.
That's the truth. How were you able to penetrate that cycle? We had people like Jeremiah Young, Solomon Lange, people like there are so many within that gospel. How were you able to break it? Because some of our people here have been trying to cut that distance. It's not moving.
So for me, it's just like the topic of this podcast, the one I'm riding on. I don't believe that there is anything called stardom in the cycle of God. I believe that Jesus Christ is our greatest star, which is one. Secondly, I feel that do your own due diligence. Have good character. Follow everything according to precision. And God that gives increase will give the increase of what you are doing. So for me, when I set out, the first journey
let me allow you to finish, because
was never about becoming. Was about the passion to pass my message out there. And the moment I stay consistent, a lot of things found me. I give you an instance. When we recorded the Jawabi album, when we finished like an album launch, I got paid. Like people raise money normally in album launch. So do you know what I did with the money? I carried the entire money and I went and printed 10,000 copies of the CDs. So anytime I turn in my house and I see the CDs, I tell myself I'm not doing enough. So I picked my CDs and traveled around the north, went to Uganda, I was in Rwanda, I did a concert in Maiduguri, I brought Lester Lewis, I did a concert in Jos, I did a concert in Yola, I did patches of concert here and there, just to ensure I sold and distributed those CDs.
10,000 copies of
now,
CDs.
Yes, and then later on I added another 5,000. So now,
that's 15,000.
Every church I went to, I wasn't paid. I've been to over 2,000 churches.
You were not paid for going to
I wasn't
perform.
paid. I just come to your church
But
and tell you that I have my CDs.
Okay, but
I'm a new musician. I want to minister to your people. And if they like my CDs, they can as well buy. Are we paying? I say you're not paying anything. Just enjoy ministration. And in return, I pay myself by selling my CDs.
Okay.
So I wasn't lazying around. I carried my CDs everywhere I went to. And I was single then. So many times I travel out of my house and spend 3 months touring from one church to the other, passing my reality message of truth. So I've built network of people, friends, family over this journey. And when things are happening now, some people believe that it's just happening. No. A lot of people, you've known me for over 12 years now. And those were the days. Those were the days of the journey. Those were the days of the building. Now, it took me over 5 years to sell 15,000 copies of my CDs. Now, I can make a post, and within 1 week, I can wreck millions of views. So what took me 5 years to be able to generate or sell, now I can generate those views in hours.
So what strategies and principles did you deploy?
Consistency. And then I followed the transition of advent of media, the social media. As at then, we didn't have the opportunity of networks and sharing our product online. It was a personal journey, and it was a one-on-one, P2P. But now you have the privilege of having the world in your palm. Everything you post, you can get through it immediately to the whole world. So you need to follow what is happening and take advantage of it.
Okay, so you were busy taking advantage of what is happening currently.
Not really like taking advantage. Yeah, plugging into the system, yeah. You know, taking advantage of it positively to pass your message. Yeah.
Oh. You are very, very intentional about the social media thing. I'm still concerned about the strategy you are deploying because it's not normal
All right.
for an average artist that we used to see around us and the ones that we used to know, for them to just break that cycle, and not only break the cycle, to an extent of going to tour internationally, going to different countries to go and perform, organize events that are bigger than what we used to see on TV. So this is surprising. So what strategies, why this social media, how are you utilizing that in? Let me understand.
Well, so for me, I wouldn't give credit to social media alone. I give credit to a lot of things around me. I have a team I'm working with. I have management. We do genuine things. We raise support from people. We raise partners. So we do genuine things. And everybody in their little way contribute their quota. So I wouldn't say, and then we work day and night. We're intentional, we're strategic, we work day and night. We seek knowledge, we pay some amount of money to attend trainings. If you know the trainings that artists like Frank Edward do online, you know how much that costs. Sometimes in little ways, $50, $100. And if you're intentional about your growth, you pay for some of those trainings because the informations you receive from there are not conventional. I can almost assure you that 99.999% of musicians in the northern Nigeria are not making a dime on social media, are not making a dime on streams, and are making a huge error that we need to correct.
What could be that problem that's making them not to make a dime?
My trainings are coming very soon, so I don't know if...
you know, sometimes we have people that cannot afford those trainings.
Yeah, so
just give them a tip of the training.
So like right now, let me give you an instance. The moment you go into what we call production, 90% of the musicians in the northern Nigeria and beyond produce on what we call samples.
Not even original.
100% of those samples are coded. And there is on the streaming platforms, those coded samples are what we use to create our music. We don't create our own sound. Now, when you upload your music, the streaming platform collect all the revenue of these samples, first of all, send it back to the people that coded their samples, and then give you what is called residual income. So someone that understands this wisdom is making $100. If that person is making $100 on streams because of originality, you are making maybe $10. So you can't compare how you wreck streams and how you make your income with such type of people, because 90% of our productions are done on samples, not even paid samples, crack versions. So, but those people allowed you. You think that the white man is foolish, he will create samples and give you for free, and he doesn't know how to collect his money. He knows. The highest you do is you put your music on third-party promotional platforms. Those third-party promotional platforms, on the back end, the music revenue of those samples are first of all being collected. When you collect them, they give you that think you have the music what is called residual income. That's one. Secondly, 99.99% of musicians in the northern Nigeria don't have publishing. We only upload our music on third-party streaming platform, DistroKid, Deezer, DitoKid, Tinko, and what have you. Those are third-party promotional platforms. You are paying them a huge amount of what you are making for them to promote, to put your music, for them to host your music. Now, every musician need to have what is called a catalog, need to have what is called publishing, so that at that publishing, you pay the writer, you pay the singer, you pay everybody, the producer. So that's where you realize what is called split sheet. 99.99% of musicians in the North have never seen a split sheet. So you don't know how this money is even being shared. So I can bet you that you have much money than you can ever think, but it's lying there sleeping dormant. 99.99% of musicians in the northern Nigeria are not registered to legitimate bodies. ASCAM, BMI, those legitimate bodies that recognize you as a musician. So when you go out of this country, nobody will play your music. That's the right cycle. Because they don't have the right to play your music. They don't have because when they play your music, the music will generate revenue. Where are they going to turn over the money to? So radio stations will not play your music because when they Shazam it, they don't know where the money goes to. TV stations will not play your music because they don't know where to retire your revenue. There is an organization in Nigeria called the Standard Organization of Nigeria. The Standard Organization of Nigeria has a portion that generates revenue for musicians. None of the musicians in the northern Nigeria are registered to harvest their own income. So we are sitting on gold mine that we have not yet harvested because of lack of knowledge. So when I say I'm going to start my training soon,
don't pour the whole secret.
A lot of us need to attend the training.
I agree now. No need to pour the order of this thing because even from this starting, you have already finished us. So let's talk about one more soul brand.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that thing, please.
Well, it's an event of unity for the body of Christ. First of all, what I represent is kingship and priesthood. What I am doing is exporting the northern culture to the rest of the earth beyond just religion.
So what's the concept behind it?
Fine. So the One More Soul concert is the vehicle that transports this journey. So we organize events and we bring people from all over the world. Like the one we did in February, we had friends from Netherlands, Brazil, Germany. In Nigeria, we had friends from Lagos, Abuja, all over so that we exchange cultures. And then in that, we also pass our reality message of truth. So we take on our culture and take it to other nations so that they understand that in northern Nigeria, there is this culture. And then this culture needs to be represented on global platform.
That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
So who are we expecting to see in this particular edition that you brought to Adamawa State?
So Adamawa State is about to experience a boom kind of situation because I served here, and throughout my service here, I've yearned to see that kind of concert come to Adamawa State. We planned with some of our friends, but we couldn't pull it through. Now God is bringing us to do it here. And we are bringing our good friends and people that have a say in the cycle of music so long as Nigeria is concerned. I'm bringing one of my good friends. He's called Gaze Baba. Gaze Baba have the biggest song so long as YouTube is concerned, 2025 in the entire Africa. No turning back. I'm bringing my friend K-Strings. Yeah. I can never turn back.
To me, I see K-Strings like a love singer in a gospel way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Anytime they play his music,
your spirit get calm.
Yes, there's a way that it's more like, let me calm down, guys. Calm down.
Kind of
like one comedian. Is it Boho or Boso? This
okay. Yeah, Boso.
They said when he takes weeds, so that's how that music comes in.
Yeah, so we're having Gaze Baba, we're having K-Strings, we're having Nene Olajide, we're having Ezekiel from Germany, we're having Son of the Prophet. Then we have the best of our archers, our arrows from the archers of Adamawa State, where people like Big Delimo, G. Will, Saronia, Patience, we have Ndatam, Cyril, we have best of our arrows from the archers of Adamawa
and
State.
Based on what I heard, people have been coming from the neighboring communities now. They're reaching out to us here in Jamaica that
absolutely.
They are already in town. They are here for Razphil's concert.
Absolutely. We're surprised to realize that some people flew in like almost 5 days before the event to be part of what God is doing.
My question now is, Razphil, you are just bringing one of the biggest concerts. These concerts, it needs a lot of ego. How do you get your funding? Well,
funding is a department on its own. Right now, where we're running to, we trust God that much more will happen. But we trust God for partners. We trust God for the people that are listening to this podcast to believe in what we are doing. And God send help. Good people, you know, brands that support us. Brands like Rally Media, you know, supporting what we're doing. Brands like the Gazette Nigeria News supporting what we're doing. This is how from little to little we make statements.
Now, let's talk about your style of music.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier on, I said you love this Hausa kind of vibe songs. But despite doing the Hausa version of these songs, you are still being celebrated in southern Nigeria and even the southwest. Yeah. How did you penetrate that cycle? I'm trying to still understand.
So just like we said...
You said earlier on that music is a global language, but that I don't understand.
All right, so if you realize that in the trajectory of things, when the transition was happening in the northern music sphere, there was a time in our entire region we were singing Western music. That was the advent of the integrity music. We sang Don Moon, we sang Kid Franklin. Our age mate now can remember all those songs. Not the immediate Gen Z and then the Gen Alphas, you know. Now the transition happened.
Yes.
And we started consuming what we produce. So the ones that succeeded, we started listening to their music. You realize that there is no praise and worship in the north, that we don't do a Samuel Poso, we sang people like, you know, Mama Choma, Jesus. We sang people like, you know, all the Yoruba songs, we're singing them in the north. Now the transition is happening and then we are consuming our music. And they are also yearning for our sound. I can bet you how many collaborations are about to be birthed through us to other people, you know, that we may not be able to say it right now, that all of them want the Hausa future because that's the new gold mine. That's the untapped resources of the nation right now. The northern sound of the Hausa music has not hit the global platform. So it's like that in every region. God transcend every generation and proceed with music. So now our sound is the new gold on the entertainment platform.
All right. Before we continue, you know, I'm not alone. We have millions of people actually watching.
Yeah.
Some from Adamawa, some from some parts of Nigeria, and surprisingly, many of our people who are based abroad have been reaching us
out to us,
reaching out to us, trying to put in their own views towards our discussions. Here online now, I just came up to Facebook and I saw one message from Abraham Makamadam Gawano. Yes, he's from Canada. You know what it means for our podcast to be in Canada, to be watched in Canada. It's a big thing for us.
It's a big thing for us.
Yes, he said, how much is the training and where can we get information about your upcoming training? Oga Razphil, I think I'll be...
So it's...
Do you have PA first before we go further?
You have a team.
No, I mean PA. Somebody's buying this thing. What? You see, that's my problem with all of you. I'm trying to appoint myself as your PA. So that I will help you handle this kind of small
afford you
Facebook
at the moment.
issues.
We can't afford a whole honorable.
I don't understand which one is honorable now.
We can't afford you.
So now he's asking, he said, how much is the training and where can he get information about your upcoming training?
All right, so right now we're planning the One More Soul concert in Yola. And after the One More Soul concert in Yola, we want to officially unveil what we are going to do with the training. So what I will advise is we'll reach out, send us a DM and we'll keep you posted. So on our page, on the Mallam Razphil platform, whether on IG or on Facebook, just send us a DM. We'll keep your record because we have a team of people working. After the Yola One More Soul concert, we're going to be announcing how early or when the training is going to be. So just send us a DM and we'll update you with what we are doing, how much we're charging, the curriculum of what we're going to be training people about.
Before I go to this next, is it a question, a statement? I don't really understand. Because I saw about 15 paragraphs. I mean, it's 3 paragraphs. Okay, 3 paragraphs.
My goodness.
Oh, should I just...
Are we safe?
That's what I don't understand because... Let me just... my readers, please, you can be sending your question. No problem. I'll read it all. And Razphil is here.
The first and the last one.
Okay. The first and the last paragraph, right? He said the most now-sitting part of the entire conversation is Razphil's consistent, almost robotic use of the phrase Christian artist. While some might brush it off as a harmless modern label, listening to it repeated like a corporate buzzword exposes a deeply troubling shift in how faith-based creatives view their callings. Let me jump to the last paragraph. Did Christ endure the agony of the cross just to put money in your pockets? You know, like I told you, there's banter in this matter.
Let's hit it.
Yes. He said, absolutely not. There is an incredibly thin, dangerous line between being fairly supported for your labor and treating the sacred as a lucrative business venture.
Yeah.
It is time to stop playing games with blood-bought souls. They are not a fan base, a target demographic, or a consumer to be leveraged for profits. They are the objects of God's intense jealousy.
Yeah.
So I don't know actually what he's
So the
trying
person
to put across.
has asked questions and has given answer to himself, if I get it right. Because whatever you are saying right now, whether the demography of the algorithm is built to either make profit or not, the question is, if you build the demography, what do you do with it? That's the big question. If you build the demography, because that's almost like our platform. That's like, when we say our platform, that's like our altar.
It's more like inviting more audience to a church.
Yes, that's like our church, literally. That's like our altar. So maybe on my altar, I have 300,000 people following what I am doing. If what I am doing is not educative, they won't keep coming. If what I am doing does not sell what they want, they will unfollow and move on. So on our platform, what we sell is our reality message of truth. It will interest you to know that the Mallam Razphil brand does not lock itself inside the temple music alone. We sing reality message of truth. I was the one that translated the Nigerian national anthem to Hausa language. I sang it in openings of different events, government functional events. So we're not restricted to temple music alone. We've sang Zaman Banza as songs. We've sang Zaman Lafia as songs. These are all reality message that speaks to the entire nation. We've sang Let's Build Nigeria as songs. We've done collaborations on unity songs that speaks about unity in the entire nation, not just in the body of Christ. So our music is not locked up alone into the temple music, like only singing in the church. But we've opened it up to ensure that the impact is positively affecting the people beyond the temple music.
Okay. Now, looking at what this person said, let me check what is his name? Liberty Wilson. Okay, Liberty Wilson, looking at what he said now, are gospel singers supposed to be paid?
So when you said paid is relative. When you say paid, what do you mean by paid? The music is divided into two ways. The music is a craft. The act of the craft, you go to school and train for it. Everybody can become an usher in every cycle of church. Everybody can become a protocol. But not everybody can join the choir. Not everybody can join the music team. Not everybody can just go pick the bass guitar and start playing. So you train. You go to music school. You take years. You train for them.
Actually, you know...
Now that's the craft.
Why I brought this question is there have been controversies about this issue. And even in our churches, the musicians are left out. They forgot that biblically, it is the right of the Levites to eat along the priests.
And the musicians fall into the tribe of the Levites.
That's what I'm saying.
So now I'm even heading there. Now I'm not even talking about charging for a living. I'm telling you that the act, the craft is hewed by trainings, by consistent rehearsals,
The polishing.
the polishing. It costs money to do that. So if I have a team and I'm coming for an event, if you don't pay me, you need to take care of their bills. They are married, they went to university. Most of the people on my team are graduates. They went to university, trained. Some of them studied music professionally. And just like the way your children went to school in Harvard, studied medicine, they went to school in Harvard and studied music. Just like the way your children are being employed in NNPC, they are employed under Mallam Razphil brand.
That's true.
Just like the way your children need to be paid under NNPC, we pay them for rendering their service and their craft. So what we are, the message we are passing, we don't charge for it. But the craft and the team, we take care of them. So we can tell you that this is our logistics. It consists of the musicians. It consists of our accommodation. It consists of the back end. The message we have preached, you can appreciate us from certain amount. So when you hear us asking a particular certain amount, is the amount that takes care of these people coming with us. And if you're coming alone, it depends on your relationship with where you're going to.
Moreover,
You make it open.
Moreover, what is wrong in taking care of the person who is trying to bring you the food of the spirit?
Of course.
What is wrong with it?
Yanzu kai kiɗa kai rawa ka ce to ga yanda zamu yi.
Babu, I'm just.
Of course, but that's the reality of it. This craft costs a lot. Right now, if I tell you the budget of one concert, how do you raise that kind of budget? Of course, you have goodwill, you have people supporting. Now we're in Yola as we speak. I'm in Adamawa State, Yola, Nigeria. We're planning one of the biggest concerts in the northeastern part of Nigeria. Our budget is almost maybe $36,000.
Now that you have shifted the money to dollars now, how can we start calculating this money?
So at the end of the day, how do you generate?
$36,000.
Ya yi kiran shi da Hausa. Dala na dukan dala 36,000. Yanzu ne kace mana wai somebody is watching us from Canada. So gwara mu faɗa a terminology the international client naka za su ji.
Sorry, my international viewers. You know, we are in Adamawa State. So when he called the dollars, I'm trying to understand in Naira so that we will understand our language locally. But I understand that he's communicating to people actually. So we can continue, sir.
So Kagani, now how do you generate that kind of money? How many years will it take you for you to answer the call that God wants you to take the gospel to certain regions? But when he calls you, he foot the bills. So you have to find how he wants you to foot the bills. You don't have to blank your mind in the name of religiosity. You need to open your mind to every sphere that God wants to bless you through so that you don't lose your blessings. So you have to train yourself. You have to hew your craft. Beyond singing in the temple, beyond church music, if people just want to listen to your music for listening to music, does it appeal to them? Or is your music just for rebuke?
So, Mallam Razphil, finally, I asked you already about what we are expecting. I asked you about what we'll be seeing on these events.
Yeah.
Can you still give us a final highlight of?
All right. So it's actually an event that you'll be seeing a lot of surprises. In fact, there are people coming to be a blessing, and big names that we've not put on the billboard, that you'll be seeing them on that day. So we have a lot of surprises. That's what I mean. And then secondly, we have the best of delivery, both from our people in Adamawa State and from the people coming. So the concert is going to be a massive joy in the atmosphere. It's going to be an amazing concert. It's going to, you just come free yourself and worship in his presence. It's not paid, it's not gated. Just come straight, and there's no gate fee. It's free.
Free. Absolutely free.
What
about the security of the environment? You know,
we have
Nigeria
enough security.
Is faced with insecurity.
We have enough security. Not to mention numbers, but our security architecture is not less than 150 men.
That's a very good.
on arms to secure the location.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, they said, now based on that same statement,
Yeah.
they said gospel musicians are cashing out compared to their contemporary fellows.
In where?
When you mean cashing out,
Like fellows, when you say fellows.
contemporary fellows, these are people in the secular music.
Okay.
Yes. So is that true, or they are just
So it's relative. What does cashing out means? Like, what do you mean by cashing?
they are living
Pasaka
large? They are living large.
in terms of what? Streams?
Rayuwa mana.
Or
Ana cin naman kaji, ana cin wannan ana shigan mota, ana cruising, ana tafiya fly daban-daban.
that's supposed to be living large?
According to what most of people are saying.
So for me, because I believe that when you have an assignment in your hands, your focus should be beyond luxury. What we are doing is soul winning.
That's the pure gospel.
There is a drug pandemic wrecking our society. Who is talking about it? There is a lot of things happening in our nation. The next generation are being swayed by so many things. Who is talking about it? So what we do is beyond just music. What we do is saving a generation.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from the horse's mouth himself.
So I'm a host now.
Madoki ba.
Okay. Kace an ji daga bakin doki ne. So ina son gane ko na zama
Ba
doki.
doki nake nufi ba.
Okay.
Amma gaskiya kuma fa horses aka faɗa asalin dokin ne ba.
Kai ne ka faɗa ai
Sa
horses.
hankali, let me skip that part. Hope you have enjoyed and you have listened clearly to Mr. Razphil. I have nothing to tell you. Yeah?
He has an open invitation to give.
Oh, he has an open invitation.
He has to invite everyone. Looking at the camera, he has to invite everyone.
So mutane na from all over the world, I'm giving you a special invitation to the One More Soul concert happening this Sunday, the 7th of June, live in Adamawa State, the northeastern part of Nigeria at Ribado Square, Jamaica, Yola. We're starting by 3 p.m. and I'm personally inviting you. Come one, come all. So what I want to tell you is that don't come one, come all.
Yes.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy that let's converge at the Ribado Square.
It's the enemy that are more
and
more
do
important.
it more.
They are more important.
Yeah.
Please call your enemies. They should come and join us.
Because the scriptures will deliver them.
I can Allah Why you it's not easy.
Come and enjoy music.
And
Like,
finally-
if not for anything, come and enjoy good
And
music.
finally,
Come
before
and enjoy laughter.
Yes, you talked about drug abuse. People talking about drug abuse.
Yeah.
I usually talk about environment.
Yeah.
The last time on the show, I explained to my people that please they should go and clean that water passage, that culvert,
Do you understand?
and clear those trashes inside that place, because the next flood that will become more dangerous than what we have had before.
Of course.
You can see the taste of
Teresa, that says if every man clean the front of his house, the entire world will be a clean place.
Bangane ba, man of God. Kana ko ina ne?
So the thing is, if all of us can do our due diligence, do our duty, if you go out, that portion of the gutter that belongs to you, if you can clean it, the next person
He
clean
can
his
even go
own,
to his neighbor's
the next
concept.
person clean his own, the entire world will be a clean place.
And we enjoy the benefit of being in a clean environment.
So let's do our due
Ba
diligence.
cuta.
Ba cuta.
Ba soro.
Mhm.
Kai, man of God. No, ka kuma yanzu environmentalist, how do I put it? Gospel environmentalist.
Environment champion.
Okay, environment champion of it. But it's nice having you on board actually, sir.
Yeah, so actually we're eco-friendly.
Oh, shikenan. I can Allah ya ci gaba kenan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my people, don't forget, please kindly share these videos to every corner, from your friends on social media to the ones offline and the ones online,
Yeah.
to everybody.
To your enemies too.
Don't forget, yes, to your enemies too. Don't forget to follow Rally TV.
Yeah.
Because that's where the whole content, the original content, are being saved.
Generated on Rally TV.
Yes, our YouTube channel is active. Go there and watch the full episode, well polished episode.
Yeah.
So also don't forget to follow the Gazette News Nigeria.
Yeah.
We feed you with latest information,
Current.
current information. Yes. Tomorrow is another day. On Sunday is our day to come to that event.
Mm-hmm.
The Republic Square must be full.
Talk to me. Check our pages. You know, we got our trucks arriving with our sound equipment from Jos, from Abuja, and our own people from here. Setup is happening all night tonight, and by tomorrow our sound is set, ready for you. The stage is getting set. So you're all invited, and we want to really say thank you to Gazette News. Thank you to Rally TV for hosting us on this special podcast. We really appreciate, and we don't take it for granted. We love you. We love the managing director of Rally TV in the person of Mr. Randy Haniel. We want to say thank you to the entire team, the people on camera, and then the people on the audio console. Thank you to the people that make the studio calm with their AC, and so even the person owning generator out there, we really appreciate you. Thank you to all my team, my manager, my beautiful wife is here with us in the studio, and we want to say thank you to each and every one of us in the studio. My great friends are here in the person of Apostle Sam Kwada. I have a lot of people in the studio because we're moving together, getting ready for the concert. So, Mungodi Dika. Adamawa Mungodi.
Actually, I want to talk about your wife earlier on, but the time was not on our side.
That's fine.
Yes, that's Hankali. We'll take it next time.
That's fine.
Yes, you have a supporting wife.
Nagodi.
This woman that follows you everywhere.
Nagodi.
Gaskiya Allah baka. Abunda kana nema.
Amin, amin.
Sannufa.
I thought you would say Allah baka musamu ne so that.
Please cut off. We are dope.
Because that's a popular line in the for beggars in Hausa.
You this Hausa Kalangu artist, eh? I don't understand. Gospel Kalangu artist. I don't know how you do this.